Hello, everyone. I'm Lopi Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. So, hello again, everyone. Hello, K-Noon. Hello, Art. Hi, Enya. Hello, Julie, Stacy, Hakuzo, Ivy on YouTube, and everyone watching on Facebook and Twitch. Of course, if you're watching on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once. So if you don't see my face at the top corner, very likely I can't see your comment right now, but I'll always go back and reply, as you all know. So, as always, have you guys been doing your homework? Okay. For a nice refresher, the homework is whatever you're doing, have relaxation and awareness. It's a great way to help you practice meditation outside the meditation hall, as when we practice it, it starts to help us get that balance a lot easier. That way, as you're going through your days, the balance helps you keep your calm. And then when it's time to meditate, you find that calm easier, which ends up helping you even more throughout your days. So I hope you all keep up your practice. That way, you can continue to get better and better at finding your own peace. Also, hello Ezekiel. Hello Pat. Thanks for joining in. And hello Sue on YouTube. So, as always, for Mondays and Wednesdays, I let you guys decide what level of instruction would you guys like today? Would you like level 1, as in you're brand new to meditation, you want every step? Level 2, a bit more, you know what you're doing, but you like a lot of instruction. Level 3, a bit more moderate. Or level 4, long silence. For those who like long silence, Fridays are always level 4. Okay. Alright, so I see a 1, 2, and a 3. Okay. Go ahead, type it into the chat and in the comments. Also, those who are watching the recording, you can also type into the comments. I also put that into consideration for the next session. Okay. Hello, iPhone. Thanks for joining in. So we're asking for what level of meditation would you guys like today? Okay. Give you guys a few seconds. As of course, these are not levels of difficulty. It's just how much you want me to speak when we're meditating. Because I know that some days you feel, I just want quiet. Or some days, I need a lot of instruction. No worries. Always happy to help you. As today, I understand some days we're just, we need a lot. And it's understandable. Some days, well, that's just kind of life. Some days it's just a lot that you're dealing with. Some days, everything's okay. So we always have to adjust to help ourselves feel better so we can move forward. Because the best person to help you is actually you. If you have encouragement for yourself, it can really help you move forward a lot easier. But at the same time, having friends to help encourage you is also good. But while friends are far away, do our best to encourage yourself. Hello Ritu, thanks for joining in. Okay, looks like today will be a level 1. As looking at the average today, looks like we'll be going down to level 1. Sabai, sabai. Level 1 doesn't mean that you're not good at meditation. Remember, the instruction doesn't show your level of your ability. It's just how much you want me to speak. So as we practice together today, relax as always. Take your time. Don't force. Don't push. Remember to enjoy, not endure. Alright? So, is everyone ready for some meditation? Okay, then let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take in a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Taking a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. And before we continue, remember to let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, forget about it. Let yourself feel as innocent as a child. No worries, no regrets, no responsibility. Just innocent and free. Not a care in the world. We're all just relaxing with our friends. And remember to really take your time, allowing your body to feel nice and comfortable. Relaxation is a very important first step. It's not a waste of time. It's not being lazy. But you're actually preparing yourself to be able to sit longer, to be able to go inward easier. The relaxation helps us let go of focusing too much on the body. For most people, trying to sit up straight tends to be one of the hurdles that tends to hold us back. That feeling of trying to look perfect or look like you know what you're doing. That doesn't matter. What's important is you feel comfortable. When your body feels comfortable, your body tends to stay still. And when it stays still, you tend to look like you know what you're doing. But if you're trying to stay still, trying to look like you're doing it right, it tends to hold you back, causing your mind to feel more stress, more tension, because of the physical tension that you create by trying to look a certain way. And right now it's an online session. The only one with a camera is me, and even I don't care. So take your time, allow yourself to feel comfortable first. If eventually you want to be able to sit up straight, that's great. But don't emphasize it too much right now. As you practice more and more, it will feel more natural and easy to you. But make adjustments. You don't have to be perfect right now. Allow yourself to feel perfect, as in what feels perfect right now. what feels comfortable to you right now. When I started meditation, I tried to look the part a lot. What happened was, my body felt tense, and my mind could not calm down, especially since I just kept focusing on trying to look right. And eventually, I stopped caring about that. Then I ended up going too far the other way. Then I went too much relaxation. Every time I closed my eyes, I'd end up falling asleep. Understand, this is a process. We're slowly finding our balance. A balance of relaxation and awareness. And when you find that balance, number one, you feel comfortable. But also, you have this calm feeling where you feel, I just want to stay right here. Whenever you have that feeling, allow yourself to stay right there. You found your balance, or found something close to your balance. And spending as much time as we can at that balanced spot, it will help us feel more familiar. It will become easier as you practice more and more. But if you do end up leaning too far one way or the other, it's okay. We're not supposed to be perfect right away. We practice. Whether you focus too much, feel your body uncomfortable, or you relax too much and end up falling asleep. Of these two types, the type that's too relaxed is actually better. It's better in the sense that it's a lot easier to tighten or to add focus to someone who's too relaxed than to loosen up and add relaxation for someone who's too tense. But either way you go, understand it's still possible. It doesn't mean it's impossible to release and relax if you end up being too focused, or as we say, too tight. Because I've gone through both experiences for periods of my life. It's really about the relaxation and the consistent practice. When the relaxation's just right, it helps us practice more. It helps us feel happy to practice. Because now it's a mini vacation, the way it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to feel like work or a chore. But understand, as you practice more and more, there will be times that it feels like a chore. This is very prevalent with monks. We practice every day, but depending on what's going on in our day, or how well we're able to center, the meditation can feel like enduring. So monks just have more time to practice. It doesn't mean we're all masters right away. We're all pretty much on the same boat. But for monks, we're lucky because we're the one with the map. we can point you which direction to go. But in the end, we have to travel together. So take your time. First, relax your body, then relax your mind. And to relax your mind is to let your mind take a break. Taking a break from all that extra thinking that we do both consciously and subconsciously. And how we do this is by letting our mind stay with just one thing. Something simple, relaxing, comfortable to you. And this is where I recommend a meditation object or image. Something that helps you feel calm, relaxed, something you like. I recommend the full moon because it's bright and shining, but not blinding. It's calming and cooling. But your meditation object can be anything at all, whatever feels easy and comfortable to you. For some teenagers I meditated with, I knew they were gamers, so I asked them to visualize or imagine their game controller. It was very easy for them because they love to play. They could remember the shape, the buttons. They could even remember the feel in their hands. Our meditation object should be something that feels so comfortable to us, like a game controller in a gamer's hand, or even some equipment for sports, or even equipment at work, depending on your profession. When it feels very familiar and comfortable to you, it takes no effort at all to imagine, to feel that this is with you. And allow your mind to stay with that one thing, comfortably, relaxingly. As our mind stays with this one thing for a prolonged period of time, our mind starts to quiet down, beginning to let go of all those extra thoughts. But remember, letting go does not mean to throw away or forget about. It's more like placing down rather than carrying. We tend to carry our thoughts with us all the time. And even though our thoughts are weightless, they have no mass. They tend to weigh you down, especially the more you think about them. And this is why we practice meditation, a way to help us practice placing these thoughts down, not carrying them all the time. Because when you place them down, it doesn't mean they're gone completely. You're just not holding on to it right now. And when it's time to think about them, you can simply pick them back up and begin to think. But right now, as we meditate, it's not the time to think. It's a time for us to clear our mind to allow our mind rest, resting and recharging. And as we continue our practice, you'll find yourself being able to calm your mind a lot easier. It might not be calm all day and all night, but you'll be able to keep it calm when you really need it. In times where you need to make a decision, in times where you need to keep your cool in a professional setting, helping with relationships, friends and family, etc. This is why we practice. As we practice together here, it's safe. There's nothing going on right now, helping us find our perfect way. The steps are always the same. Relax your body, relax your mind, and allow your mind to quiet down. Slow down to a standstill. With those little nuances of how you adjust will be personal to you, helping you find the best way for you to get back to that calm. Then throughout your days, when you remember to practice the homework, to have relaxation and awareness in everything you do, or as much as you can remember. That way you practice that balance, even outside of meditation. So take your time, relax your body, relax your mind. Now, let us continue in silence, letting your mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Remember, take your time. You don't need to rush. You don't need to force. Meditation is not a race. It's not a competition. It's an opportunity to relax your body and your mind. So give yourself this wonderful little break to recharge, rejuvenate. Allowing yourself to really relax. Enjoy this mini vacation where you don't have to do anything. You don't have to worry about anything. Allowing yourself to truly slow down, take a break. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean and bright, and at the center of your object there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our body, filling our body with light. And let this light shine out from us, filling the room. And let this light spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding city. Filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces. Filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sabbe Buddha Parapata Pacheka Nanjayang Palang Rahanta Nanjate Jenarakam Bantami Sapaso Sabaputtanupavena Sapatammanupavena Sapasankhanupavena Saddha Soti Bhagwantu Te. Now, very gently, And now at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How's everyone feeling? Take a moment to notice how you feel right now that we finish the meditation. It's something we like to call considering, taking the time to check and see what worked, what didn't work. As each time we meditate, it's either a good session or an almost good session. There are no bad sessions, because each session you get to learn what works, try and do it again. What doesn't work very well, it's okay. Now we know, and then we adjust. Because every time we practice, it is indeed practice. And then we're observant to adjust. Okay. So, before we go into questions, but I see a few questions on YouTube already, I'd like to share some tips since today was a level 1. One tip that I really recommend is practicing daily. Consistent practice is actually very, very important. But at the same time, consistent practice doesn't mean you need at least an hour a day or 2 hours a day. That's a lot for a beginner. If you've been meditating for a while, an hour or 2 hours does not feel like much at all. But if you're just starting off, a little bit a day can go a long way. So if you need a number, I recommend 15 minutes a day. It's a good way to start. That way it's not too long, it's not too short. And the 15 minutes doesn't even have to be straight. It can be 5 minutes 3 times. It can be 3 minutes 5 times. Whatever works for you, because everyone's schedule is different. The main thing is practicing daily. When you start practicing daily, a little bit every day, you're getting in the practice. That way when it's time to meditate together, you're able to get in a lot easier. So I really do hope you all keep up your practice. A little bit a day can go a long way. And it's not just a rhyming thing, but it really does work. It really does help. But if you meditate just once a week, and suppose you did it for an hour or 2, sure, you had maybe the same amount of time as the whole week, but it's not the same. That's just one time. It's like if you try to learn riding your bike, all right, and you try and do it just once, and then you go, okay, that's it. And the next week you try again. That's not going to work, right? It's going to take forever for you to finally learn how to balance. Usually we practice several times that first time. And you try for a bit, you might fall. Catch yourself, and then move a little bit, and fall. Catch yourself, get back up. That's just kind of how we learn and how we grow. So as we practice meditation, I hope you all do a little bit a day. It's a great way to help you start. And then as you practice regularly, you'll find time and you'll make time on your own. Because you'll see that when you don't meditate, you can feel the difference. So, hope you all keep up your practice. Okay? So now I open the floor to you all. So I see... So the first question, hello again, Hakuzo. And hello, Freedom. Thanks for joining in. So, Hakuzo says... Oh, he wanted to remind everyone, remember to like and share the meditation. Thank you very much. So now his question is, how powerful can meditation be to overcome irrational fears or anxieties? Now, it's not so much how powerful it is, it's more as you practice calming your mind more and more, you're able to calm your mind in those situations so that you don't freak out right away. It's like if you're, for example, let's say you just walked into the park and then you see this long green thing. Snake! Right? Like instantly we think, oh geez, it must be a snake. And then when you take a moment to look again, oh, it's a garden hose. It's easy to misinterpret because of quick thinking, and also because our brain is actually wired that way. Our brain is wired for that fight or flight to keep us safe. So anything that's out of the ordinary, we immediately think danger to help keep us safe. But since we aren't really in danger all the time, now we stress over everything. We think about what other people think about us. So in this sense is that when our mind's centered, even in that kind of situation, you're able to go, wait, let me look at it again to be sure. Oh no, it's not a snake, it's a hose. You're able to see it more clearly. So what I've noticed is with my own practice, uh, since I started young, and I would practice a little bit here and there every day, just like I share with you guys. And in my teenage years, my friends would love to try to scare me. You know, then again, when people play around, they love to do that. So we'd always scare each other or try to scare each other, but they'd always have a very difficult time trying to get me to jump. Like it'd be very, very. It would have to be like extremely loud where it just annoys everyone, or they really get me when I'm not paying attention. Because most of the time, my mind's it's calm, relaxed, but also kind of aware. So when they come in and just woo, I'm like, okay, it doesn't really bother me. But of course, when my mind's not really centering at the time, yeah, I freak out too. So it's more so practicing how to calm when you need to be. And as you start to practice it more and more, it starts to help you mellow out and be able to see it for what it is and not freak out right away. But when you talk about the irrational fears, every one of us has irrational fears. A fear of something it's not going to happen, but we fear it. Or sometimes just simply seeing it, we have this fear. This, if you want to overcome it, exposure therapy can be helpful. It's where you see it more often to the point where you finally kind of get used to it and you start to let go. It's usually really good with if you're afraid of dogs, animals, stuff like that, like being around them. It starts to help you calm down in a safe spot, a safe environment, of course. But just, but for that, it's usually that kind of therapy that could help. But meditation alone, not always. It can. It depends on person to person. I know a monk who has a very irrational fear. Everyone's different. I didn't even know this was a thing, but a fear of corn of all things. Like he as soon as he sees corn, he just shakes and he can't function. I met him in Thailand. I thought it was a joke because people serve corn all the time. So someone happened to, and I was sitting in that group, and then they served corn. I was like, "Oh, great! I love this." And as they passed it over to me, he saw it and he just started shaking. And then like the guys around me, they knew. They're like, "Oh, hey, Clint, let's move it away." I'm like, "Wait, what happened?" And then I'm like, "Wait, that's a thing?" Yeah, everyone can be afraid of something pretty random. This is the meditation can help, but as I can show you, it's not meditation is not a cure-all. It's a way of helping you move forward. As you start to get your mind more calm, it's like helping us be able to analyze a little bit easier, be able to see it for what it is. But when it comes to fear, especially irrational fears, not always so easy to overcome because it's deeply ingrained somewhere. Okay? But yeah, thank you for your question. Oh, another one. Also, how's the weather been around me? Oh, funny you ask. It snowed again today. Of all things. Just like looking outside. Oh, okay. I'm going to clean this and that because it's a little cloudy. So I was drying on one of our rugs outside, or trying to, and that didn't work. I'm gonna have to leave it another day. So then it just snowed. I was like, oh, it's supposed to be kind of rainy over here for another few days, but now it's raining hard outside. But weather's always so interesting. Huh. Anyways, any other questions or wonders? As always, you can always ask here on Zoom. You can turn on your mic if you like, or type in the chat or into the comments. While waiting for a question, reminder this Monday, Wednesday, and Friday we have late night as usual, and then Saturday inner peace time. And also It's another wonderful week for us to come together and meditate. Hello, Enya. It says, any introductory books on meditation Buddhism that you would recommend? Oh, there are some books that I do recommend. They're not too long either. Have you heard of Nick Gamahawong or Monk Nick? He's a YouTuber. He has like over 400,000 subscribers. I'm still a baby in comparison. But he does a lot of wonderful content on YouTube, and he has had a few books that have been written. You can order from. Yes, he's also a therapist. That's right. He was a therapist before he became a monk. Then he became a monk, and actually he was a YouTuber since before. And after he became a monk, it just clicked, and he loved it. And then I'm very glad that he was with masters that allowed him to continue it, to start to document and share with everyone what he's learned so far, as well as a lot of wonderful tips that he can share with you. And I love the way he explains. He'll give you in several different perspectives, so you can see it in different ways. Both as a therapist, in psychology, in health in general, and as a monk. It's quite nice. I love his content, and I recommend it. And it's funny because we work together, as he'll make a lot of wonderful content that you can definitely watch and help and understand. And for me, I'm your meditation buddy. So those who want to learn meditation, he always says, "Oh, go see Long P. Clint." So this is how we work together. So yeah, his books are nice. They're good because they're not too long. They're pretty short, but they're easy to digest, easy to understand. And even if there's something you get stuck with, you can ask me or ask him. For him, might be a little bit harder. He's pretty busy, uh, but even though I'm busy, I'm a lot closer to you guys, and there's more time for us to hang out. So yeah, those are some books I do recommend. Okay. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you for your question. Okay. Oh, hello, Guanyan. Thanks for saying hi on Facebook. Okay. Any other questions or wonders tonight? It might be funny to see me looking around like this when there's only a camera right here. It's because on my screen, Facebook is here, Twitch is here, Zoom is here, YouTube is here. So that's why you see me looking around like that. Yeah, it'd probably be worse if I had stronger internet. Then I'd have like more screens to try and help navigate everything at once. But you know, good thing is I like technology, so growing up with it and being able to still use it, I'm able to share this with all of you. So I do what I can. And then, before we go, I'd like to give you all a blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. Thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling and let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, see you guys next time. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. Take care, everyone.